Let's get straight to the point. Someone stole my dreams. And hail to the king. Someone stole my shot at gold. And it was just a preview of what he would do during that night, March 2nd, which was supposed to be a very fun night for me. Turned out to be a very eventful night for someone else. Now, that someone else did lose at Hail to the King as well. Maybe because he had too many things on his mind that night. So I'll go straight to the point. I need answers. I think we all want answers.
I need answers. I need answers. You know why? Because before you even get me, you haven't answered my questions over these past couple of months. Not the ones I wanted to be answered. The only ones you have answered is that you are a coward and that you are a waste of my time. You were telling the truth about that one, but yet you've been lying about everything else about you. And you immediately question. As soon as Hack Supremacy's little video popped up after I lost to Wyatt, you immediately pointed a finger at me, and hey, it's okay. So did everybody else. Because every time something bad happens, or every time there's a problem, I'm somehow involved in it. And it interests me that they didn't point at you and Soul first. I mean, you guys were the first ones in the group before I was. I mean, Soul made the group. You were a part of it. You got me into the group, and we fought together against the group. So why? I'm not saying it ain't me, but I ain't saying it's me because no matter what I tell these fans, they're gonna believe everything you say and all the manipulation you put into their brains, while secretly you are forming this into your game, trying to take over complete control, and I could see it because the first thing you want to do is discriminate on me, put dirt on my name, and then make everybody hate me. I want an answer to that question. Why was I the first guy you assumed had something to do with this?
Because it ain't me. And that's reality. And that's a spoiler. That's a for sure answer. It ain't me. Because you know how much I despise my past. And my past is something I go into when I feel like there's no other solution. And I tried to do that against Haunted Jacob, and clearly it did not work. I hate my past. And Hack Supremacy is the biggest low in my past. I despise Hack Supremacy. I wish it was never even a thing. I wish it never existed. And we tore it down. If you remember, back in the day, we tore it down together.
Right.
Right. So why all of a sudden I would bring it back? Why? It played after your match, right? It played right after you lost.
But did
And
you
then he
see me
showed
involved in
the
it?
video of Hack Supremacy saying we warned you and all that crap, and having multiple images of myself.
Yeah.
So it's not me. It definitely, I mean, maybe is it Soul? But why would Soul just bring it back just like that? It that's where it just goes to you. It's down to you. You are the only option. You are the only real answer to this whole problem that you are about to create. Because if you are really bringing this crap back, the whole roster is going to go against you and no one's going to side with you. And I'd like to see who
Got it.
is going to be siding with you in Hack Supremacy.
Hold on. Hold on. Everybody's gonna eventually turn on me. They already have. Skeletor, look at it like this. I've been doing the right things for this company. Either if I've got myself or this company in a situation, I've always recovered from it. And I've always helped the company recover from it. When Hardcore Wolf, for example, took control of the company, you remember when he came back and made a shocking return? Holy shit, he's finally back after being gone for God knows how long. What happened? He tried to take control. It was my fault. I admitted to it, but I still put him in the ground where he belongs, just like I should have put you in the ground a long time ago. So, yes, I hate my past. I hate my past because I wasted it on things that didn't matter. And one of them was you. But yet, the only thing that matters about you is ending your career. But here's the thing, Soul, you think it's not going to be him? Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, why would I bring back a group that I didn't create?
That's what I'm
Why would
saying.
I bring a group
That's what
back?
I'm saying.
Why would I bring a group back who pushed me out once I dropped the championship because I no longer had value to them? Tell me, didn't that happen to you? Oh, wait, it did. That's why you hate your past, because of the dumb decisions you make. And the dumbest mistake you could have ever made was calling me out here tonight. Because now you're going to get answers to your questions, but I don't think you're going to like these answers. So go ahead, ask the questions. Let's get straight to the point. Like you said, I don't want to be out here talking for too long since that's all I do, but I want to hear what you got to say. Everybody wants to hear what you got to say. So go ahead, football head. Let's hear what you got to say.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, let's go. First question. Why did you have the balls to come and interrupt my match at Hail to the King and cost me the treasure map? That's my first question. Go ahead.
Because in this game, it's like a race to the finish line. All War Ahead is not the end of HWE, like the end of MEW, but it is going to be a revolutionary moment and an end of this era and a starting of a new era. Now, I know at the end of the day, I cannot let you stand in my way because I know eventually, like the snake you are, you will come crawling out of the grass, sneak up, and attack. And if I give you time to prepare for All War Ahead, then I'm not doing something right because, like I said, I get rid of problems. I get rid of issues. And that's all you are is an issue and a problem. Because either if you can't put your own cousin away or you couldn't save MEW from Haunted Jacob's career ending like thing he had going on there, same thing that's dragged up this company. Now that you couldn't even end that, you failed twice. You probably failed more than that because you have had plenty of times to beat him, and he's still here. So we are not the same. You are still dealing with your reoccurring past. I put mine in the ground, and you don't see Hardcore Wolf here no more, do you? That's because I took the leech and threw him off my leg, and you are the only one that's trying to stay leeched onto my leg now. And very soon, you're going to fall, you're going to break, and you're not going to be able to get back up. And if I have to reign supreme until the end of HWE just to make sure you don't get that championship in your hands, I'll do it. Just make sure you don't even get another shot. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You can't challenge him again. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I forgot. You lost to Haunted Jacob at Hail to the King. And because you're angry that your little cousin beat you and that now you got embarrassed in front of the world and you ate your words just like I said you would. I said this would be career impacting to you. And what happened? Now you look like a joke. Now you look like a clown because everybody is making fun of you for looking like a dumbass because that's what you are. So if you think you're going to step up to the best of HWE, the voice of the voiceless for HWE, shout out to CM Punk. But, because really I've spoken up for them while you've taken their voice and you've cut in their voice box out and you put your voice in. Your voice always has to be heard, and damn, is it annoying. If I had the option between being blind and deaf, I don't know which one I could choose because I would rather have both of them just so I can't hear or see you. That's how much I don't like you.
Yeah. Cool. Can I get to my second question now?
Get to your second question.
Can we first of all just take a look so that the people could understand what I'm talking about? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this.
Damien Skull. Damien Skull. Wait a minute. Go for a close out and a spear. Oh my goodness, a spear out of nowhere. 1, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the golden gun retains.
You just love watching that clip, right?
Now just attacking Damien.
I forget sometimes how much of a fan you can be.
Yeah, sure. So
Now,
Wyatt wins. Wyatt defeats Damien Skull, and then this pops up.
okay. You see me in it? Nope, you don't.
We warned you. A Skeletor picture. You did not listen. Another Skeletor picture. So we striked. Another Skeletor picture. Stepping forward. Another Skeletor picture. To hack the world. So my question is it really you who's been
Is it really me?
Yeah. It's a simple question. Is it you? You answer. Yes or no? Not all that yapping crap you're about to say for the next 10 minutes. Yes or no?
Hmm. Let me see. Does it really matter if I answer? Because I don't think you're
Well,
going to
if you
believe the
don't
answer.
answer, I'll make you answer at Midnight Fatality, or I'll go on your show, Hardcore
Ooh, I'm so
Demolition.
scared. I'm so
I'll
scared.
make you answer. Trust me. So answer right now.
It's hot here, goddamn jacket.
Yeah.
But, you know, before I give you an answer, I'm not going to yap. I'm just going to give you a warning. Understand that this answer that you are trying to technically force out, which regardless, I don't have to listen to you. I'm your boss. You're not my boss. You get what I'm saying? Because I own the company and you're the second owner of the company. So
Yeah.
technically, you don't really run anything.
Okay.
So the way I'm gonna put it to you, No, it's not just me.
I see. It's not just you, it's you and other people. I see. All right. Okay.
Yeah. You know, thinking about it, I brought this mask with me. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys can see it. It looks familiar, don't it? It looks familiar to what you've seen on the video right here,
Exactly the same. Hmm.
right? And the whole time I've had it sitting here, you have been asking yourself this question when the answer was right there. I mean, it shows where your IQ is at, not very high. But now let's get to the part where I put you in the damn stove and I overheat that bitch and I get you over with. Skeletor, you can come out here and talk about how Damien's so bad. Damien did this wrong. Damien did that wrong. But just remember, when you're sitting there posting them Instagram posts, posting all the wrestling news and all the feeds that you're posting about me, it only makes you more of a fan than you are of
I'm
your cousin.
posting. I'm not posting. I'm not posting.
Let's be honest. We know who runs the social media side of things.
Definitely not
It's
me.
very obvious.
No.
Oh, so now you're gonna lie to them. Now you're gonna lie to the audience.
The
It's
HWE
okay. They
management
don't gotta
team, it's
believe
the
me.
HWE social media team. I'm not involved in that. I'm not involved in that.
You know what? All right. You're not involved with it. Okay, so then I can come out here and say I'm not involved with Hack Supremacy. That's saying the same thing. Just like it was the same thing when you cut my plane ticket off to go to Canada and face you. Just like you canceled all them shows and blamed them on Haunted Jacob, right? Because we know you could have done something about it, but your lazy ass was sitting at home on your couch watching him reign supreme. And what are you doing? You're not holding no championship, just like now. You're still not holding no championship. I told you you weren't ready. You didn't listen. What happened? Haunted Jacob beat you and kept his championship, the one that you promised everybody you would take, and you did. The one man you said would not make you eat your words, he made you eat them words. And while you're feeding everybody a bunch of bullshit and nonsense and all that, I'm speaking factual. I'm sitting here putting out the truth day in and day out about why we should be a little bit more aware of our surroundings and who's around. Because people like you only care about yourselves. You only care about when you come home with the check or you come home feeling all great about yourself because you ruined about a couple of the careers, got them released, and they're out the door. So before you try to put me out the door, which you can, just understand you're going to have to fight me. You're going to have to put my ass out because I'm not going out without a fight. I'm not going to sit here and let you run the show that I built. I built this show brick from brick. And you guys already know where I'm going with that. I'm not even going to get into all that. It sounds stupid. But I built the foundations for HWE. Because if I didn't keep it around long enough out of hardcore Wolves control and out of Tab Pros control, for this guy to finally come crawling back on his knees, pleading and begging for me to forgive him, like the soft ass that he is. If it wasn't for me being forgiveful for the wrongs that he put on me and that he put on MEW, if it wasn't for the wrongs that he has now tried to put on HWE and I didn't forgive, I could have easily left you sitting in the dust to rot and never be a thing. Hell, I'll send your ass back to making 2K videos on your Xbox with CJ Wrestling. I'll do that much if I have to, because you can go simulate a match on there, but in real life, you sure as hell ain't beating me. Because I am the definition of the HWE World Champion. And you claim to know what it is. You claim to have all the knowledge of a champion and the heart and soul of a champion. When we know You're not even holding a damn belt, and you're trying to tell people how to get a belt. Why aren't you listening to your own advice?
There's a beautiful comment. It says, it's from Wyatt. I beat you, Damien Skull. I actually love that
Man, Wyatt,
comment. I love that comment.
yeah,
Here's
yeah.
my other
Because
question. Here's my other question. How did you
uh,
lose to Wyatt? I mean,
how did I lose to
you
Wyatt?
come to interrupt me during my match, and then right after in the main event, you lose. Did you have too many things on your mind? Was it that? Let's see. Yap for another 10 minutes, and we'll know an answer. Right? I'm ready.
You know, Skeletor. This is only a warning. This ain't even. This don't even mean anything. A mask really. That's just a clue to give some of y'all without a brain a hint at what I'm talking about. Because guys like Skeletor, who actually don't listen enough and claim that I don't, I
Yeah.
I actually understand a lot more things than you think I do.
Yeah.
And you aren't understanding that this mask isn't what I'm hyping all this up for. This ain't anything to do with that. This is to do with the new era that I was talking about. At All War Ahead, just like it was different at the first one before the merging of the two shows, when I believe I faced Hardcore Wolf there for like the third or fourth time. After getting rid of the mystery opponent group, it changed the whole era that we made together. But this time, this era that's coming up might not be made by us, but only by one of us. So Wyatt, he's the least of my worries. I could give a damn if he came all the way down here. Because I took my time to go all the way to Michigan, beat his ass at Winter Blast, but fall short at Hail to the King. You know what? I can accept that I have to better myself from that. But so do you. Because let's not act like you had a good pay per view either. Now, everything you worked for all these months, it's in the damn trash where you should be. That briefcase, you can't reveal it no more. Now he's got the dirt on you. Now, like I was talking about, what could be in that briefcase? Damn. What could be in that briefcase? And honestly, that dirt might have got taken out of that suitcase before it got thrown away. Because I seen Hunter Jacob walking with a nice little letter in his hand. And he just said what's up to me, and then he kept walking, and he said, make sure Skeletor knows that it's not over yet. I mean, to be honest with you, I figured he would have told you that anyways because you guys constantly are going at it every fatality episode. But my question is, how did you fall short? I mean, you said that this was a new Skeletor. This is a Skeletor nobody's seen. This is a Skeletor that Haunted Jacob should worry and fear in his dreams about, and will have eternal nightmares on him.
Yeah.
But yet, I don't see him terrified. I see him chilling with the championship, probably playing 2K, playing as whatever his favorite character is. But I see you bitching and whining about it. I see you crying and trying to explain to this audience that you were just not good enough to beat him for his championship, and you're not good enough to win a world championship. Maybe I fell short at becoming double champion, but now at Demolition, I have another chance, and that's going for the Grand Beast Championship against Crash Out Coda. So I have a chance there. And if I do that, that's just going to give me more control than you have. But you know what? I'm kind of tired of talking. I already know. Yes, yes, but really, you listen, you would understand. Like some things I'm saying are actually important if you actually want to win a world championship. Instead of just talking about it, get better, do better. You can because this hack supremacy thing it's eating at you. And when I bring them
It is
back,
eating at me. It is
you're
bothering
going to
me.
suffer
It
for
is.
everything you put me through. So me costing you your match, that wasn't nothing. That was just the beginning of what I'm going to do to you. The next step is breaking you mentally. And it will happen. And then after that, if you even make it past what's going to be coming towards you, you're in for probably the rudest awakening of your career. Because our mission is to get rid of people like you, Skeletor, lying, manipulating bastards out of our company.
You see that? Do you see this right
Oh,
here?
it's okay. Hey. It's okay. I'll be right back. Be right back. Hey, what's up, Honda Jacob?
Okay.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I happened to stumble across something. Remember what I was telling you about Haunted Jacob? You know that piece of dirt that he had on you. It's in here, and I am going to have a little suitcase revealing of my own. Yeah, I know it's not the right time right now. Yeah, just take this. You know what?
What?
You know what?
What? Fuck it.
Wyatt, HWE roster, Asalis, Master Mexico, Haunted Jacob,
Oh, son.
Zane, all of you on this roster together. I hope you guys can continue to make this place better. I hope you guys can keep guys like Skeletor out of control of this place. And most importantly, I hope one of you can show Skeletor what it's like to be a world champion. I quit.
What a surprise. Damien Skull quits for the 30th time. You know what's the positive? Like, let's take this ugly face out of my screen. You know what's the positive thing about all of that? Is that now I can speak. Yes, he did, White. And I don't know for what he's like teasing about what's coming next with Hack Supremacy and all that. He's talking about the future, saying that all war has a new era, and now he quits. Where's the IQ in that? Where's the logic in that? Not too sure. Um, but you know, with Damien Skull, I guess he's unpredictable. He's either unpredictable or he has no idea what he's doing. Because is Hack Supremacy actually a thing? I don't know. Do you guys know? No. Like he has a match on the next Hardcore Demolition, and now he just quits. At least me at Hail to the King when I quit after my match against Skeletor against Haunted Jacob, sorry. It's because I had nothing left to do. I mean, I just lost the biggest match of my career. But finally, management told me I got selected for the triple threat ladder match. So that's where I said, okay, let me stick around. But now Damien Skull just quit, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news: Damien Skull just quit. I don't know what's going on, guys. Maybe I need sleep. Because that speech, that promo, whatever he just said, that got me asleep. Do you guys have questions? Because for real, I have nothing else to say. Really, nothing else. I don't want to talk about Damien Skull. He's irrelevant. Like, I mean, he yaps all this, all that, just to quit at the end. Does he really deserve attention? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because Damien Skull just brutally sucks ass. But yeah, he quit, and
Oh, I got y'all good. I'm sorry. I just had to. I didn't pull a Tom Brady or whatever he just said. I pulled a Skeletor. That's what I just did. You are you that dumb? You think I'd really quit? That just shows how I got your mental. I can make you believe anything because I'm unpredictable, right? Okay, well keep that in mind because through this whole journey you just put yourself through, it's going to be unpredictable. I'm going to strike where it hurts, and as soon as you go lower, I'm just going to keep going higher. You can go as low as you want to until you crash and burn. I'm going to keep getting to the top where you have fallen off. But why is that? Because that's all you know how to do is quit. You quit MEW, you quit CJ, 2K Wrestling, little YouTube thing, you quit that. You don't ever perform on the show no more. You don't ever have your little rock star thing going on. I don't get it. Have you suddenly now finally wanted to take this serious, or have you just been plotting up what's the next way you want to quit and have an excuse for it? Because I'll admit, there's times where I've quit, but not as much as you, but I've quit and I've came back and I've had a good reasoning. Your reasoning, oh, because you had nothing left. You have fans who rely on you, and yet you can't offer them nothing more when you barely have done anything for them but brain rot them, trash them, and make them believe that they all should hail down to you. You ain't
no
no
one
damn
wants to hear
final
you
boss.
speak. No one
You're
wants
not
to
a
hear you
final
speak.
boss. You're
No
just a
one
little
wants
kid
to hear
in
you
his room
speak.
who claims that he's the
No
best
one.
when really he is not holding a world championship. I mean, for God's sakes, you you didn't even have to have a title to get kicked out well, not have a title to get kicked out. As soon as he got in, they just said, hell no, you're too damn ugly looking. We can't have you looking out like a damn quarterback on a football team. No, we got to have your ass sit on the bench where you belong because you don't belong to be in the big leagues. No, not the big leagues. I'm sorry. The middle leagues or whatever, because fatality's not been around as long as, you know, this side of the show. Maybe on MEW, but not in HWE's actual history, because I know that dementia gets to you sometimes, and you mix MEW and HWE up all the time. But man, this ain't HWE. The the
You don't
table's not in your
understand.
favor.
You don't understand.
The table's not in your favor.
Why are you
It's
comparing
in
Fatality
mine.
with Demolition now?
It's
It's
mine.
together. They're working
Everything in this
together.
company is
This
mine.
is one company now. And you don't seem to get that. You're
No,
still
you don't
comparing
seem to get that,
Demolition and Fatality. This is
dude.
one company. And
Your
this was
dementia
for the
getting
greater
out of
good of
out of
everyone, but mostly for the
God
better
alive.
for
You
you.
guys are annoying
Because
as hell.
without me, without this
You did
merge
me. You did
with
me.
MEW, you are not
Man, if you
relevant
don't
on
shut this
YouTube.
football headed
You
ass
are
up,
irrelevant on all social media
I
because
would take your
nobody
little
cared.
football head and kick it off the stratosphere, you dumb inbred looking motherfucker. Do you hear me?
Nobody
I
cared
don't think you
about
understand what I
HWE
said. I'm sorry.
until last
The
September.
champion is speaking. I'm sorry. The champion's speaking, not the little bitch sitting down complaining because
No
he couldn't see
one
his cousin.
cares about the
You
champion.
have one problem, and it's that you can't get over me. You're my number one fan. Every single where I go, you follow. Every single thing I say, you take and you repeat. You're like a parrot. Everything you hear, you don't know what you're saying. You're just repeating it. And that's your problem. You repeat things that don't matter. I repeat things that you should be aware of the future. I keep repeating this whole thing of a new era, a new time for HWE because you might not be in it. And if I have anything to do or say about it, guaranteed, I'm taking your ass to the bench and I'm putting you out because I don't want you in my era. This new era will be my era because I will dominate over this damn company just like Connor Jacob did your whole career. It seems like he's had the better advantage on you. It seems like he made you the little bro. He made you the little guy in the books. As you have tried to intimidate him and tried to, kind of underestimate him, this guy is only getting better than you are. This guy, I don't know if he's wrestling as much as you do, but he still is more entertaining than you are. Hell, I would rather see Master Mexico as the world champion before I ever see you as the champion. I'd rather see the Blizzard as the world champion before I see you as the champion. I mean, you can win a Divas belt. You could win, like, a tag team belt, maybe a mid card belt, but you're not going to be a world champion as long as I'm around. And I know you're not ready. So you better get your bitch ass up. You better put your balls back on your sack, and you better take this serious and actually start to toughen up a little bit instead of hiding and weeping whenever things get rough. And stop trying to come out here and criticize people for things you've already done. You are a nobody.
Sure, sure. Look who's talking. Look
I'm
who's
not
talking.
talking to them. I'm not saying to them. I'm saying, yeah, you're known to them. You're known to this company, Skeletor. You're known to
Everyone
MEW.
knows me.
You're also
Everyone
known
knows
for
I'm the
running and
real
bitching your mouth
final
a lot,
boss.
but we
Everyone
don't
knows
want
I'm
to know
level
about that right
100.
now.
Everyone
No,
knows
no,
I
I'm
should be the
talking.
world
Shut up,
champion.
shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm talking. Listen to me. Now, look,
You've been talking this whole time. No
you
one
and
cared.
that football head, I'm surprised it's not flying into the damn air with how much you're trying to pop off and act like you're intimidating me. Like you're out here putting the champion in his place. No, until you are a world champion, like I said, I'll repeat it again. I don't want to hear you talking about positions and about where I stand and where you stand. Because where I'm standing is on the throne. You're all the way at the bottom, climbing your way up, and I'm just there to kick you down every single time. And guaranteed it's going to be the same thing. I don't care. I'll show up in the middle of the night. I'll catch you at a gas station. I'll catch you at the store. I'll catch you at Baby Gap. I'll catch you at Hooters.
I'll be there.
I'm pretty sure you get the gay male strip club, but I don't know
Yeah,
if I want
sure.
to go there. That's where you like to go. But anyways, I'm done talking to your dumbass. I'm going to leave and get ready for a couple other things I had planned for this company. Nice talking to you, really not. But hope everybody had a good time. You know what? Crash Out Coda.
I'll leave. No one wants to hear you anymore. See
I'm
you.
coming for
See
that
you. See you.
championship. And after I
See
take that
you.
championship,
See
if
you.
this guy ever does get a
See you.
championship, I'll
Shut up.
take his
I'll see you
championship too.
soon. I'll see you soon.
All right, bum.
I'll see you
All right,
soon.
bum.
I'll see your little boy
All
Black
right,
Stinger on
bum.
Midnight Fatality.
All right,
Yeah.
bum. Lose
See you
on
soon.
J Cup again,
See
you
you
little
soon.
dumbass bitch.
See you soon. You guys thought I was leaving. You thought I was leaving. I just played my song so that he leaves. So that I have the chance to talk. Because I haven't done that at all. Here's one thing. On Midnight Fatality, March 10th, on the Monday, right before Monday Night Raw, I'll beat Black Stinger. Because hell, he's probably part of Hack Supremacy with Damien Skull. Because now we got our answer. Damien Skull has actually brought back Hack Supremacy. So I'll beat Black Stinger. Then I'll move on to Damien Skull. And it's been a long time since I've wanted to move on to Damien Skull. It's been a long time since I've wanted to fight Damien Skull, but I'm gonna have the chance to do it. And if he wants to build a whole team, if he wants to build a new Hack Supremacy, I'm gonna build mine. I'm gonna build my supremacy. I'm gonna build my team. And trust me, I have some sources and I have some good buddies that could come with me because, unlike you, Damien Skull, I have friends and I have a whole roster that respects me. Because, like you even said, you're not friends with anybody except for that little bitch, the Black Stinger. But is he really a threat? No. So I'll go and beat him on Midnight Fatality. But trust me, Damien, if you want to build your own Hack Supremacy, first of all, I'd like to know what Soul feels about that. The real hacker of HWE, the real leader of Hack Supremacy. I'd like to know what he thinks about that. But we'll find out on Midnight Fatality. Saint Savior, we definitely cooking. So Damien, build your own shit. I'll build mine. I might have to bring back some legends. I might have to team with former enemies. But if it's to take you down, Damien Skull, I'ma do it. So whether I fight you at Final Battle, at All War Ahead, or anywhere else, I'll make sure I beat you. And I'll make sure my supremacy stands tall. Saint Savior, give me a call. I might need some help. See you all on Midnight Fatality.